Things just took a sickening turn in New England as we just doubled down on a decision that was polarizing to begin with at the kicker position, and we are going to discuss all of it here on Patriots Digest with your host, Keenan Warner. And yes, we understand it's 1 week. It wasn't a great week. Wasn't great. But we're here for you, Patriots Digest. Come here with us. We hope to grow with you. New channel here, Patriots Digest. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss all the daily content that we have coming for you. News, rumors, everything that's going on with the New England Patriots. All the good, all the bad, and all of the ugly. Patriots' most polarizing offseason move just took a turn for the worse. So let's talk about this move. When you're a bad football team that struggles to score points, the last thing you need is a rookie kicker that you can't trust, of course. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about just those kind of parts of the operation here in just a moment. Some reason, Miss fans, since they cut roster down, they made their bed with 6th-round rookie Andy Borregales. I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, my apologies. And based on recent developments in the NFC South, could find themselves with him for the rest of the season, for better or for worse. We don't really know. Journeyman kicker John Parker Romo, the Falcons signed him to the practice squad last week. Obviously, we saw what Young Hoku did, missing that field goal at the end of the Tampa Bay game when they really got him into beautiful range. Michael Penix had a couple nice drives, a couple fourth quarter plays during those drives, and obviously missed him. But after spending training camp with the Patriots this summer, Romo finds himself in a similar spot, serving as a competition for a kicker whose team isn't ready yet to move on. Dangerously close to losing their fallback option for rookie kicker. Every Patriots fan thinking the same thing lined up for his first career field goal last week's season opener. It smeared eye black, 36, already alarming sight. Missed 40 attempt, only made it worse, and it really did. He rebounded, he hit the 35, he hit the 44, so 67%. Obviously, if that's every single game, that's not going to get it done. We know that you want to be around a 90% overall when it comes to being a kicker, but whatever. Getting rid of Joey Sly, veteran kickers with a big leg that don't seem to have the yips, I don't really know why we get rid of them. I liked Joey Sly. I think he was nice because he was able to kick in inclement weather. He's been in the league for a long period of time. So I just didn't understand it. But perfect on all 4 attempts in Tennessee. I mean, he showcased why he's still a good kicker. Walk-in free agency, 6th-round draft pick. On the rookie, big risk, uneasy for fans. And before I go on from what the article says, I kind of just want to touch on something that I took for granted a little bit now, seeing how the Patriots have been over the last half decade and a little bit over. Bill Belichick and Tom Brady's Patriots had all the P's and Q's just buttoned up to such an elite level that you never had to worry about it. Like when Adam Vinatieri or Stephen Gostkowski, like when these kind of kickers missed a couple field goals, we were like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? But it was the getting in and out of huddles clean. It was time, situation, down, structure, always worrying about that and always knowing that we were going to have the best in that aspect. We were going to win the mental game every week we went in, and if for some reason we lost that mental week, we knew the next week was only going to get better because that was going to be drilled throughout the week. We didn't always have the biggest, fastest, strongest players, as all of you Patriots fans well know, because all of you guys have been there throughout all 6 Super Bowls that we had won, all the 3 Super Bowls that we had lost in the Brady-Belichick era, and it obviously goes back to when we were losing to the 85 Bears or losing to the Packers or whatnot. You know, we've had plenty of Super Bowls losses in our history and plenty of time throughout the Patriots history that we've been a franchise. So we just the fact that these things are a concern, I don't love, because it just showcases that we're not buttoned up to the level that we should be and the expectations that Patriots fans as a whole have garnered and gathered over the last 20 years, 25 years of Patriot football. And obviously we know that the times have changed, but from bringing Mike Vrabel in from that first Patriots, like, we're in love regime of winning Super Bowls and everything, he was obviously a part of one of the greatest defenses to ever be assembled, and then come along, you still have him, but you still have his coaching tree. He did go to other places, so you kind of get the mixture of both, and it's just week 1, but I don't want to worry about kicking. I don't love it. I hate having to worry about the small things. The small things are the things that I don't want to worry about. And right here, the result will be an uneasy feeling for fans, probably everyone involved, whenever the rookie trots onto the field to attempt a big kick this season. No one wants that feeling. We just want, obviously we know they're human beings and they can miss, but we just want them to go out there and feel confident. That was the thing with Brady. That was the thing with Gostkowski when we're talking kickers, Adam Vinatieri, of course. We were just confident. Every time they stepped onto the field, it was like, okay, they're nailing this. They're doing what they're supposed to do. What the mantra was always, do your job. It's still possible for Romo to return to Foxborough if New England's kicking situation does go south, but Falcons merely busting Koo's chops. Signing, obviously, members of the practice squad. The Patriots could sign him to active roster at any point. Romo, excellent 4 games in Minnesota, 11-12 last year. Definitely looked the part as a kicker with the Patriots this summer. We'll see if he gets the spot he's coveting. And I'm just nervous. I get a little nervous on these things because I don't want to overthink the smartness. I feel like sometimes as a collective we can make things more difficult than they have to be. Just the better player. I understand it's upside, but it's a kicker. Just don't worry about the future and the issue. Just worry about the now. And I'm not saying that they don't, because they know more football than me. Of course, they're in New England. Mike Vrabel, Eliot Wolf, Robert Kraft, that whole entire staff, they know more football than me, and I'm not trying to make it sound like they don't. But when it comes to all of this information, I just like it to be simple. Just make it simple. Just make these things simple, because I don't want to have to think that it's the third quarter and we're down 17-14 in Miami, and we need to go kick a field goal to tie it up on Sunday, and I'm sitting here at the edge of my seat because it's a 44-yarder, and I'm like, oh boy, this one, I don't know about this one. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, and I know you fans don't like that at all. But let me know in the comments if this kicking news actually bothers you the way it bothers me, or if that's just something that maybe I'm overreacting to. It's fine. It's week 1. It's overreaction week. That is what the NFL is made for. This is what these moves and the fandom in this time of year is made for. But let me know if I'm crazy, if I'm overreacting, or if it's something that you were worried about too when you saw this report, when you see this update, when you hear this update. But this has been Patriots Digest with your host, Keenan Warner. I appreciate all of you guys, and we'll be coming back to you guys again here very, very soon.